Hi, Scott Machine Gun Dad. Hey, this was supposed to be my weekend off, but I decided to make this video because this is a follow-up video to the hold-up display rack video I made. I made that video on a Sunday. The following Tuesday in the mail, it went UPS ground in my P.O. box. The broken foot, the rubber piece, there were two of them in a big box. It actually didn't say from hold up, it said from an individual, so I'm assuming that it was a woman. So that means that in order for me to get that Tuesday morning, that part was shipped before I made that video on Sunday. So maybe their customer service, if they had told me that the part was on the way, I wouldn't have been as fed up with them as I was. So they did do that. So they did send it to me, and I have the part that's broken to put on that's replaced. So that's good. Now, the following Wednesday, I got an email from a guy named Tyler who works there. And I'm going to read it to you verbatim. I saw the YouTube video and wanted to leave a comment, but for some reason it kept getting deleted right away, so I figured I'd better send an email. I wanted to reach out and apologize about the experience you had. It definitely is not the norm for our company, and I've CC'd the owner, Travis, on this email, whose house is about 50 feet where everything is manufactured. 50 feet away from where everything is manufactured. Please know that this employee will be corrected, and this is not how we intend to treat our customers. If you haven't received a replacement part yet, please let me know, and I will overnight a new rack to you. Well, I don't need a new rack. I got the replacement part. I'm just surprised that he didn't track it before he sent this to me. Apparently their customer service doesn't talk to this guy either. That was my insert, that wasn't in there. And he answered, I'll overnight a new rack to you. Also, a little background on us. We are a small family-owned operation, employs 40 men and women in a rural Wisconsin town. Everything we produce is 100% made in the USA. Our quality can't be matched before knockoff. See comment below. In the past few months, we've been flooded with orders sometimes. Like this, we dropped the ball. I sincerely apologize for that. However, we will always strive to make this right, and we believe the difference between made in America versus companies making foreign knockoffs. I apologize that this wasn't one of those times. Alright. He ends the thing. The other rack is made by a company that copied our designs 5 years ago and had them made in China. If you wiggle the bottom baskets of their rack, they will bust off very easily due to cheap foreign steel they use. Thought it'd be helpful to know that the other companies actively copying U.S. products and having them knocked off in China. With regards, Tyler. I responded back, I got the part and I will be doing a follow-up video. Here we are. The part was sent before I apparently even made that video. I made it on Sunday. I got the part on Tuesday. Maybe the guy that was having a bad day. I don't know. I will obviously do a video to say that your company did respond to my request for the part. It's the honest thing to do. To which he said, hey, thanks for the response. We appreciate your willingness to make follow-up video. I'm glad to hear the part arrived a few days after. Yeah, there's a chance that's the case. But I'm sure it'll follow up with him to ensure it doesn't happen in the future. Thanks again for letting us know about the issue. Alright, now, I have several comments on this. First of all, kudos to the company for following up and trying to make it right. They obviously have a little bit of a lack of communication internally, because Tyler should have known before he even sent me the email that by tracking it was delivered. I don't know about who makes the other company's racks. But I think if that other company did indeed copy Hold Up Displays racks, then Hold Up Displays ought to do the same thing. One of the benefits to the other company's rack is it has pistol slots for pistols. Hold Up Displays doesn't have that. Maybe they should just make an option where they have pistol racks. I don't know. I'm doing this video to be as fair as I can be. My recommendations are the same. Although I will say that I did blast their customer service, and obviously their customer service stepped up and corrected the issue. Thanks for coming to the channel. As always, like, subscribe, and I'll try to be as fair as possible.